Today, one of the big themes is how to effectively regulate digital technologies in an era where international cooperation seems more sparse than ever before. And to me, as a young person, this kind of surprises me. One of the rudest awakenings I've had so far is that the world is not as stable as 4 years ago or even 10 years ago. So it's been a bit of a rude awakening for me, as I said. And this awakening is also, I think, felt by a lot of the regulators. When it comes to regulation, how can we really influence international cooperation in the future? There are two key trends I kind of want to note and build around that theme of stability. So, firstly, as the world becomes less predictable and more tumultuous, regulation will become increasingly important to provide the stability to foster an innovative technology environment. And this is something that big technology and technology companies have been really noticing. I think we only need to look at artificial intelligence to see that a lot of the big players are really calling upon all the regulators in the global north to really provide clear guidelines via their regulations to guide their innovation. And this places regulators in an interesting position. They've, in a sense, more power than ever before, but they need to really be informed on the issues and be able to strike partnerships not only within their own states, but also internationally to ensure it's all governed properly. And this kind of leads me to my second point, the fact that we need to have very the fact that we need to really seize leadership from any direction. At the end of the day, good ideas will always win out. At least that's how I hope democracy works, right? And in this sense, regulators need to listen to the widest possible communities, not only just technology companies, but also ideas from the civil society, from other governments, from international institutions, and even from municipalities who are often implementing these ideas. And I think this also kind of leads to an interesting point where if we look at the global south, who's going to be adopting these ideas into the future, we need to see what works for them and see how we can really build our regulatory regimes to work for everybody. So, I guess wrapping up a bit, the way to really drive forward international cooperation in an era where stability is not that common, we need to really focus as young leaders to promote the spaces and the communities where people can come together and share perspectives and really be meaningfully included in all the regulatory conversations.